revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pounds. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left. Touchdown. Touchdown. 8th floor. Come down. Hotel. Lobby. Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m. Check out. Might give her one foul just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest. No recess in my schedule.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Jets and the Detroit Lions. It's been a tradition since the early days of the NFL, and we're off on Thanksgiving Day in Detroit. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
That's right. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. He's tired of you.
They'll run on first down. Benjamin. He'll have a first down past the 40. The 40. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. His 11th touchdown of the year as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, they said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for because you spend all week saying, stop the run. I don't care who you're playing. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they got both. Overcommitting in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them and is still running, essentially.
One play, and he hits pay dirt. And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. Oh, this is off the side of his foot. And this one goes sailing out of bounds. Where did it cross? Well, they're going to say on this side of midfield. On first down, Benjamin. The 20, and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race, and he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A big play there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter, and the Jets will extend their lead. You know, the man on our cover, John Madden, so synonymous with these Thanksgiving Day games. He was on TV for these from, I think, 81 to 01, giving out the Turkey Leg Award and turducken he always talked about. Special when you got a guy going off like this. I think he would be a good recipient of the Turkey Leg Award.
Well, he's definitely already worked on that leg. Is it possible he could end up getting the whole turkey?
Yeah, give him a thigh,
or the
too.
whole turducken. And it's really great that you mentioned Coach Madden because everyone knows him from this. Everyone knows him from the broadcast booth. Remember, he won a Super Bowl as a head coach in Oakland.
Yep, he did indeed. But right now, we are watching maybe one of those turkey leg performances with his second touchdown there. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try and play field position maybe, turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man. On first down, Perkins. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Check. He's checking. Crack. Go. Switch.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Strip that ball. Check 9. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Throwing again, Perkins. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Motion. 59's Mike. Haywood. I got you, punk. Mike's 59. Let's go.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Perkins. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 39.
He's crashing. He's green. He's coming. Double up.
Off play action. Perkins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Quentin Williams in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Come. Slam. Check.
Back to throw. Perkins into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. 20! So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
We're going to sign. 35. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he's brought down. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
This defense porous so far in this first quarter. They face another first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. From back at the 4, here's second and goal.
I know you ain't got it. Check 37. Check 37. 35's the mic. Hey, get in the weight room.
They'll try to left side. Benjamin. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. Doing it again with his third touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Jets will extend their lead. Zerline now for the PAT. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. What we got? What we got? What we got? Mike's 5'4". Mike's 5'4". Mike's 5'4". Pick it up. Pick it up. Hey, pick it up. Yo. I got him. On me. Hey.
To throw on second down. Perkins. He's going to launch this thing. Wait. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Let's go.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. 21-0 our score after one. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day. Watch that. Huh, 64. Wait, 53, check with you. It's been a long day for you. Check 99. Switch. Right stone. Fire ball. Ball trot. Hey, turn it up.
Operating from the gun. Perkins. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
Check 31, check 31. What? Shift. Check 50.
On second down now, Jefferson. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
They're running it. Check 53. Check 53's right. Watch the screen.
From the gun, Perkins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. C.J. Mosley with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
It's 4th down.
So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it.
Check 24. Check 24. Delta. 59 Mike. Check 59. Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
On 4th down, Perkins. And that is going to be incomplete. Adoree Jackson right there, step for step in coverage. Well, they were looking for a clutch play there on 4th, unable to come up with it.
How about that defense, though, huh? How about that D?
Yeah, momentum swing.
And, you know, I remember playing how much 4th downs were emphasized. You know, because, as you said, it's a momentum play. It's also a big test for you. You know, if people are going to go for it on 4th down, they believe you're not up to the challenge. You want to show them differently.
On 1st down, it's Darnold. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a 1st down.
Outside. Mike 35. Ready? Double time. Even. 4 down. Even.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Time right. Hey, 4 down. Show it. Alrighty. Watch twins. Kill. Turn it up. Kill. Turn it up. Recon, 132 fighter.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
At the 28-yard line.
Mike 35. Hey, lady. Hey, orbit. 35's the Mike. Hey. Dash, go now. Mike 35.
Darnold now to throw. Flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
It's 3rd down and 11.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Darnold from the gun. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. 2nd quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
53. Watch the screen. Shoot. Pull it to 6. Pull it. Half. Whip. Watch the whip. That's it. Go. Switch to the right. Let it go.
Throwing on 1st down. Perkins. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Bang. So 80. Check 3.
After the interception, here's Darnold. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Robbie Anderson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And the route is on here in this first half. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time, first half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Echo. Hey, 1-7. Check. Go. Mike 54. Hey, pick your game up. Rush in. Go. Joker. Go.
To throw again, Perkins. He's going to air one out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
I'm coming. Go. Motion. Wahoo.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Watch the run. Zip it. Play. Mike 5'9". Orbit. Run.
Operating from the gun, Perkins. To the left side, it's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the play.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Perkins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Watch the curl.
Looking to throw. Perkins. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go. Switch.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Mike's 54. Mike's 50. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. West. Switch it. Switch it. Switch it. Come on. Switch it. Hayward.
Throwing again. Perkins. Wide open receiver, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
This quarterback now just 7 of 15 so far, but he's got a 1st and 10.
Tight dog. Watch the safety creep. Check 43. He's coming. What? Double up. Same one. Twist. Watch the twist.
From the gun, Perkins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
Kill. 40. Check 49. Hey, you got to get moving, man. Man moving. You got to get that. Mike's 5'9".
Back to throw. Perkins. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete.
Quentin Dix on the coverage.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Check 13. Bravo.
Operating from the gun, Perkins. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Sets up 4th down.
Now the Lions, they send out the field goal unit here. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. And this one is right down Broadway. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. So we're at halftime here in the annual Thanksgiving game in Detroit. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. And he's been one of their few bright spots here this afternoon.
And as you pointed out, so far he's gotten his. That's not been the issue at all. But the teammates, the other guys, they've been shut down. That's why the defensive guys have to feel pretty good, even though he's over 100 yards.
Yeah, he topped 100 with that last catch.
53 is the mic. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Check. 53 is Mike. Check. 53 is Mike. And here we go. Watch the run. Go. Watch the pass. Check. What? Go. Let go. Check.
From the gun on 3rd down. Perkins. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll try and run for it. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position.
Check pass. Check pass. Back, back, back. Mike 35. Mike.
They'll run on 1st down. Benjamin. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
We're going to sign 53. Check 53. Here we go. Here we go.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and goal.
Check. 53's Mike. Yo, 80. 53's Mike. It's a party now. Mike, 53.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. And it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. But they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on fourth, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it. Be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own side.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Andrew Billings. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11.
Mike's 59. Mike's 59. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Mike's 5'9". Mike's 5'9". Squeeze. It's a party now. Check it up.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Perkins eluding the pressure right. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. Call that a very strong gain of 24. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Perkins. Escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 35-yard line.
Mike, check.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Perkins. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
To the sideline and incomplete. It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. Perkins. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Sir, let's go. 70 ending. Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
Echo.
We're on to the 4th here on Thanksgiving Day. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19.
Hey. 53's the mic. 53's the mic. Check. Same on. Crunch. Kill. Check. Zip. Hatchet.
Operating from the gun. Perkins. And that is incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike the 59. Watch the back.
Go. Hey, alert 3. Huh. Big edge. Shift.
On fourth down, Perkins. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position.
Let's go, D. Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo.
On first down, Benjamin. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Back to throw, Darnold. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
35, Mike, 35. Let's go, tackle, let's go. We got this. 5.
Here's Darnold. And the pressure gets to him again. Jarrett Davis, he's the one that drops him this go-around. And that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack.
We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping.
On 3rd down, Benjamin. And he's got room. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Give him 25 yards on the play there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points. But this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
That's fielded in the end zone. A nice little juke. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. The Lions on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Back to throw. Perkins. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. 53, check 53. Record. Squeeze. Deuce. Shit.
On 4th down, Perkins. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And it's a touchdown for the Jets. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Check, 53's Mike. Check, 53's Mike. Three buzz. Hey, Mike, 53. Mike. Blue Dan. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number Hayward. Mike, 53. Defense wins championship.
Throwing after the interception, Perkins. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Mike's 5'9". Yo. This ball back for the offense. Let's go.
Mike is 59. Mike the 59.
I'm here all day. Mike, check.
To throw again, Perkins. And that will be incomplete. Try to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I think this one offensively, this is one where you just say, let's move on. Let's not even watch the game tapes from this one.
Yeah, you might just want to throw it in the trash, act like it was never there in the first place.
Yeah, just say we're good. I actually have heard of a coach in the past who took his team out to the practice field and ceremonially buried the game films from the prior game when they got clobbered. That was his way of putting it behind them.
I got one. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike the 59.
It's just me and you.
To throw on 3rd down, Perkins. Open man right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. That one goes for 24 yards.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
SOS. Mike.
On 1st down, Perkins. Flush to his right. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
What's the motion? Mike's 59.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
Mike's 5'9". Let's go.
Off the play fake, Perkins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Watch out. Jim.
Looking to throw. Perkins. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Despite being 0 for 4 converting these so far, I guess you're going to say 5th time's the charm. They're going again on 4th down.
Check, 59. Hey, me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets.
And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah. When a horse breaks out like that, you say he caught a flyer out of the gate. And that's exactly what this team did today. I mean, they jumped out there, jumped on them, and were never headed.
So for the Jets, they get win number 10 on the year as they move to 10-1. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Miami next week. Meanwhile, for Detroit, it's a loss that could hurt them come playoff seeding time as they drop to 8-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.